please.
Cup or mug?
Mug, please.
Pint or half pint?
Half pint, please.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, please.
China or Indian?
Indian, please.
Black or white?
White, please.
Milk or cream?
Milk, please.
Goats or cows?
Cows, please.
Friesian or Jersey?
Jersey.
Devon or Hereford?
Devon.
Oakhampton or Tavistock?
Tavistock.
Cornways Farm or Hill Barn Farm?
Hill Barn Farm.
Daisy or Buttercup?
You what?
The cow's name, Daisy or Buttercup?
Daisy or Buttercup? Stuff it.
Sage and onion or chestnut?
I'm afraid we're cornered, Corporal.
Yes, sir.
We should be lucky to get out of here alive.
Oh, later than that, sir, I shouldn't wonder.
What?
Later than 5, sir. Probably 1:30, sir.
I said lucky to get out alive, not to get out by 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's the gun, sir.
Yeah.
Guns, I can't hear you properly, sir, you see, with the guns.
I know.
Are we cut off from the others, sir?
Yes, I'm afraid we are. Yes. Hey, listen, we can either lie low till morning, or you can climb to a high vantage point and see if you can spot the enemy. What do you say?
Thank you very much, sir.
No. What do you think of me?
Oh, well, it's up to you, sir.
I think you better get up a tree and risk it.
Oh, thank you. I could just do with one, sir.
One more.
A cup of tea and biscuits, sir.
I said get up a tree and risk it, man.
Sorry, sir, sorry.
Well, go on, make a start.
Make a tart, sir.
Make a start. What's the matter with you? Do I have to repeat every stupid little word?
Well, no need to be personal, sir.
What?
Calling me that, what you did, sir?
I said stupid little word.
Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry.
Well, go on, get on with it, Corporal.
Sir, I can't climb trees.
What?
I can't climb trees. Never could. Ever since I was a small boy at Wimbledon.
You never told me that.
What's that?
You were a ball boy at Wimbledon. I love tennis.
What, Dennis the cook, sir?
Tennis, man, tennis. Oh, never mind all that.
Sir?
Yes?
I can't go, sir.
What?
I can't go.
Why not?
My gun's gone wonky, sir.
Well, it's only natural. So is mine. It's nerves, that's all it is.
I know my gun, sir.
Oh, your gun.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What's the matter with your gun?
Well, sir, it was in my trouser pocket. It went off half cock, sir.
Yeah, you better see Matron when we get back to casualty about that. Well, I suppose I better go myself then.
Yes, all right, sir. Be careful up there because they're different. You all right, sir?
No, of course I'm not all right. I'm shot.
Well, it is hot, sir. We're all... Shall I get the stretcher bearer, sir?
No, it's too late for that. Just go and let me die in peace.
Yes, sir. Any gravy on it at all, sir? What? Any gravy on your pie and peas, sir?
I said, let me die in peace, not get me pie and peas. Oh, never mind, Corporal. You're not such a bad chap. We haven't always seen eye to eye, or ear to ear, for that matter.
It's the gun, sir.
But at least, if you get out of this mess alive, they'll say I died saving an ordinary man.
Save you what, sir?
An ordinary man.
Yes, sir, I will, sir.
You will what?
When I get back to the mess, I'll save you a strawberry flan, sir.
Good evening. I'm from the Ministry of Sex Equality. I'm here tonight to explain the situation man to man. Or as we have to say now, person to person. My name is Mr. Stroke Mrs. Barker. But I don't advise any of you to try it. Stroke Mrs. Barker. Now, due to this new law, no one is allowed to be called male or female, man or woman. Now, this has already caused a great deal of argument in Parliament, so they're all going for a parliamentary conference at Manchester, or as we now say, Personchester. They will all stay in a nudist colony and air their differences. Members only, of course. But how does this affect you? Well, is it easy to become unsexed? Well, it can be done. And I represent the proof. At least half of me does. The other half represents the poof. Now, the first thing we have to realize is that for too long, women have been beneath men. Not only in the home, but in the office as well. And there are many ways in which we can change that. Vertical desktops, for a start. Now, the main area of change, of course, will be in the language. The man in the street will become the person in the street. Whoever you are, whether man or woman, you will be the person in the street. Incidentally, when I was in the street the other day, I nearly fell down a person hole, so be careful. Now, certain professions will have their names changed, from the chairperson of a large company right down to the humble dust person. Not to be confused, of course, with the famous film star Dustin Hoffperson. Now, speaking of films, there will be special feature films made showing the equality of the sexes, already in production, a new musical called 7 Persons for 7 Other Persons, starring Paul Newperson with choreography by Robert Helpperson, and music by Person Tavani and his orchestra. Now, dress. Dress, of course, you won't be expected to dress like this. This sort of costume is much too expensive. Half a knicker certainly doesn't cover it. Each person can, of course, choose what to wear, provided it includes the customary shirt, bra, underpants, and handbag. Shoes can be black or brown, according to individual taste. I myself find that black shoes taste rather better than brown ones. Jobs, too, will be entirely sexless, with 1 or 2 obvious exceptions. What are they, you may ask? You may ask, but I'm not telling on this program. But here is a clue. They have jam on them and appear at tea time. Now, a job must be open to either a what's it or a who's it, that is, of either sex. For instance, certain advertisements will not be allowed. Now, I have one here in the local paper, and it says, if I can find it, oh yes, bar staff required for West Country pub, male or female, must have big boobs. Now, of course, that won't be passed by the ministry at all. What they should have said was, bar staff required, male or female, must be attractive in the Bristol area. That would have got passed. A recent idea by the ministry to avoid confusion is to call a man a doings and a woman a thingy. This offends no one and makes conversation clearer. Thus, we instantly recognize the book called Little Thingies, or the musical called My Fair Thingy, or the play by George Bernard Shaw called Doings and Super Doings. There are times, however, when it sounds better to stick to the word person. The person in the street is still better than the doings in the street. That's something to look out for and steer clear of. Finally, don't let this new law alter your life. After all, what's in a name, as the great John Fat Pimple once remarked? I know that whatever we're called, my own dear Thingy and myself will carry on as usual, wearing each other's clothes. And that however we, the people, are thought of by the ministry, tonight, all over Britain, all those thingies and doings will be together in front of the fire as usual. Good night.
In Britain, through the eyes of an Austrian family over here for their first trip abroad. And our holiday resort this week is Slough, a few miles west of London. Now, a holiday in Slough for 2 weeks can cost you anything from £65 to £320, depending on what you're looking for. And also, of course, on whether you find it or not. Jack Weston reports.
Slough can be, and often is, described as the back end of beyond, and it was for this reason that our Austrian family, Mr. and Mrs. Daffberger, their daughter Mitzi, and Mrs. Daffberger's brother Frugal, chose it from the travel brochure. They eventually chose 2 weeks at the Acme Fish and Chip Shop in the High Street, which cost of £110 each for the fortnight. This holiday is about the middle price range. Before settling on this, they tried 2 others. One at the top price of over £300 in Larch Avenue. This price, of course, £300, was all fine. And she looks as if she knows where to find it. Unfortunately, she only had room for two. The second alternative was the cheapest in the range. Across the road is 41. This one worked out at only £3.25p for the night, with an evening meal thrown in. Slough offers a lot in the way of sightseeing. This gasworks, for instance, which is in the way of everything. But for a few pence, you can pick up a kindly old guide who will show you the town. There are many traditions and ceremonies to be witnessed, such as closing time at the pub on Sunday lunchtime. Traditional British crafts are always of interest, such as road sweeping. Here is an example of how poverty and riches live together side by side, and the respect they have for each other. The Daffburgers are very fond of mountain sports, and Frugal was determined to pursue his favourite pastime during his fortnight stay. Shopping is always a must for the Daffburgers, and there are many British curios to be found in the quaint little shops scattered along the winding main street. The whole family seem pleased with their purchases. Mitzi, as you see, has got a pair of wonderful bed warmers. And Frugal, something he has always wanted. And finally, nightlife. Why not dine al fresco at one of the attractive local night watchman's huts? Its gay striped awning and its welcoming charcoal barbecue, which burns through the night and provides a charming setting for your evening meal. Traditional fare of doorstep sandwiches and stewed tea are provided, and these night spots are generously subsidized by your local council. Some sort of cabaret is usually available, though this may be at irregular times. And don't expect to see a great spectacle like the changing of the guard. In Slough, the best you're likely to get is the changing of the drawers.
A very Merry Christmas to you all. As I think of you, my loyal customers, sitting at home round your firesides this Christmas, it brings home to me very strongly the enormous responsibility that I have as your milkman. I know that you will appreciate how important it is to me to know that I have your support and shall continue to have your support throughout the coming year. The task of supplying milk to a great nation such as ours is, I am sure you realize, not an easy one. Either here at home or in our colonies, spread as they are like butter over the entire globe. whether home or colonial, it is our express wish that it be cooperative, uniting dairies across the world. The milk of human kindness must not be watered down. It must flow not only through the cream of society, but also onto the most humble doorstep in the land, be it black or white or gold top. Let our lives be ordered, and ordered as soon as possible, so as to avoid disappointment in the years to come. I extend my warmest and most heartfelt bottle to you all.
Hi, Barney.
Morning, Crescent.
Here, don't strand up there on the street. Regis Park your bark inside down there.
There we are. Well, I must say it's chorly wood to see you again. How on the hill are you?
Oh, mustn't grumble. Still getting them pains in me Dalston Junction, you know. Epping nuisance they are. What about Euston?
Oh, fair lot to Marylebone, thanks, you know. Tottenham, Hale and Highbury most of the time.
Yeah. What about the missus?
Oh, well.
Oh, Dollis Hill, was she?
Oh, no, Chigwell. Oh, yeah. Chigwell, the old elephant castle.
And your brother-in-law, what's his name?
What, Greenford, you mean? Oh, still very...
Oh, is he? Yeah. Bit Queensway, is he?
Yeah, Brent is Notting Hill Gate, as a matter of fact. Mixer were a very funny crowd and all, you know.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he was going around with the Thaden boys at one time, wasn't he? They're big fellas, aren't they?
Whopping.
Yeah. Well, it was Islington down about 6 o'clock this morning, wasn't it, eh?
Absolutely poured with Rayners Lane.
Yeah.
Very Wembley Parky out there and all now, you know.
I know, yeah. Still good for the Covent Garden, isn't it?
Yeah. What? All that Bayswater, you mean?
Yeah, Turnham Green, that will, yeah. Yeah, my wife wanted to dag them up the Arana's Grove and plant something bushy and oxy instead.
What, she know a lot about Kew Gardens, eh?
Vauxhall, as a matter of fact. Watford High Street's the matter with you?
Earl's Court up in me hatch end, I think. There we are.
Here.
That's Becontree.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Do you fancy a putney after work down the Angel?
It's more than my Rickman's worth. My wife thinks I'm made of ale as it is. If I slip down the Angel, I'll very probably end up Old Totteridge or Whetstone. The Hammersmith to pay when I get home.
Bit of an old witch, your old lady, you see, eh? Yeah, mine's just the same. I have to get down on me Hampsteads and knees and if I want to go for a Pimlico, you know.
Rather high than me. What's this here? There we are. That's it. All get off here.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Cockfosters.
Tooting back.
Oh, here. Hey, you left your barbican. Silly Arsenal.